There has been grief and sorrow following the tragic death of Jessica Piffer, the 16-year-old killed in a violent road accident a few days ago in Grumes, a few meters from her home. Jessica and 3 of her friends were returning from an evening out. At around 4 in the morning, just outside the town, the Alfa Romeo in which they were traveling hit the guardrail and collided with a wall on the opposite side of the road before ending up against the guardrail. Jessica Piffer was thrown out of the vehicle and died instantly. The accident was caused perhaps by the driver falling asleep at the wheel, perhaps by smooth tires. However, the decisive factors in the motor accident were almost certainly high speed and unfastened seatbelts. The 8 municipalities on the Rotagliana plain are united in their efforts to fight plans for an incinerator at Ischia Podetti. In the last few days, there has been voting at various municipal councils, calling for the province to involve municipalities in the choosing, planning, construction and management of the plant, to suspend the action ordered so far from Trento and the 4th update of the waste plan. The latest municipality to put this to the vote was San Michele, which unanimously approved the agenda. In the meantime, the municipalities of Lavise and Mezzocorona will continue the legal battle at the Council of State, following the failure of the appeal to the Trentino Regional Court. The province of Trento has presented 4 international solidarity projects with an overall cost of €700,000. A vocational training school will be constructed in Kenya following the project of the Val di Sole Solidale Association, together with Father Francis Giacata. In Ghana, another school will be renovated with the collaboration of the Christ the King Missionary Group and the missionary father Giorgio Abram. The province of Trento is also active in Chile, assisting the Mapuche population. The last project supports the program defending and promoting the human rights of disadvantaged children and young people undertaken in the Buenos Aires area by the Servizio Paz y Justicia Foundation. The new highway code has come into force. Using souped-up motorcycles will now carry a penalty of up to €3,000, and those failing to stop for pedestrian at zebra crossing will have 8 points taken off their driving license, while it is also compulsory to use seatbelts in minicars. However, most of the debate regards the zero tolerance for alcohol, with heavier penalties for new drivers, young people between the ages of 18 and 21, and drivers of taxis, lorries and public transport. The first drop of alcohol registered following a breath test will lead to the removal of 5 points from the driving license and a fine of €155, however, without criminal charges. The first performances of Glass Opalescent Transparency, produced by L'Uovo Teatro Stabile di Innovazione from Aquila, are taking place at Buon Consiglio Castle in Trento. The idea developed during the glass exhibition centers on the concept of merging languages, spaces and artistic expression, starting from the 4 fundamental elements: water, air, earth and fire. The performance will be repeated until the end of August from Tuesday to Sunday at 11 am and 4 pm. Friday will be a special day with the museum remaining open into the evening, guided visits at 6:30 pm and 7 pm, and the glass performance at 9 pm, followed by a final toast. The links between Mozart and the city of Naples are the center of the 23rd edition of the Mozart Festival, scheduled from the 21st to the 29th of August in Rovereto. There will be an intense 1-week program of musical and other events at Mozartian sites in Rovereto and the Vallagarina. Churches, buildings and cultural spaces will once again host the festival events, under the guidance of the artistic director Angela Romagnoli, lecturer at the University of Pavia, and an internationally renowned musicologist. The festival will offer a very interesting program. Among other things, the public will also have the chance to hear little-known and rarely performed works. That's all for today. Cinformi 7 is taking a break for a few weeks and will be back in September.